For a second time in a span of 2 weeks, a family, including children, had to evacuate their apartment because of high levels of carbon monoxide, and the family is frustrated. They spoke to our News 4's Tosin Fakile, who is live at Edge Hill Apartments, operated by MDHA. And Tosin, what is the family telling you?
Marius, they are in disbelief that they are in the same position again. A mother and 6 children, some of which I'm told have pre-existing health conditions, had to rush out of their apartment into the cold this morning after their smoke carbon monoxide detector went off. Now, this is happening 2 weeks after the family was hospitalized for the same issue in their unit, high levels of carbon monoxide.
She had to save the life of her and her kids again from these apartments.
A frustrated Alexis Pendergrass can't believe her mom and siblings are going through another carbon monoxide exposure incident.
So here we are again, 2 weeks after they said that they fixed everything, with another carbon monoxide leak with the kids in the house.
This is all Alexis's mom could grab with the kids to make it out of the house when the alarm went off. She called 911. Firefighters say there were high levels of carbon monoxide in the area.
I mean, it's extremely frustrating, and to even go as far as to have like the higher ups come in and clear everything and have my family go back into the same exact unit and for the same exact thing to happen, like their kids in there.
Was the unit checked after the first time to, I guess, make sure this wouldn't happen again?
So when we got into the unit a couple weeks ago, the vent pipe had fallen off or had been knocked off. And so our staff put the vent pipe back on, retested for CO2 levels, didn't get any. And then we actually replaced the smoke carbon monoxide dual detectors with brand new ones.
MDHA officials say they're working to address this issue.
What I will tell you is that we are replacing that heating unit as a precaution. So that heating unit will be replaced this weekend. And we are putting the family up in a hotel room this weekend.
Is there more you can do to make sure, besides this family, no other family here has to deal with this?
So MDHA has more than 5,000 units. And last week, we actually delivered flyers to all of our residents, hand-delivered flyers, to make sure that they were aware of what they needed to do if their smoke carbon monoxide detector went off.
Had my mom not been on the P's and Q's to just gather everybody and run into the freezing cold, people would have been in there. It could have got a lot worse.
Now, Jamie Berry with MDHA tells me when maintenance crews go into a unit, there are certain things they check off the list. And one of those things, Marius, is to make sure that the smoke carbon monoxide detectors in units are working and in good condition.
Well, Tosin, this story is very disturbing. It's good to know that this family is getting sorted out and being taken care of. But I got to ask you, what did MDHA have to say when you asked if this is a common problem? And what does this family say they'd also like to see happen?
I did ask Jamie that question, and she says this is the first time since she's been with MDHA that this kind of incident has happened back to back. And Marius, I have to tell you, since we've been out here, we've had a few people come up to us saying they have issues, and some of it is not being addressed urgently. So Alexis Pendergrass, along with other people, say one of the things they'd like to see is the concerns of residents here. They need those concerns addressed urgently. Back to you.
Tosin, sounds like we will be following up on some of those stories. Right now.